Welcome back to Mad Dog Airguns. Yet again, another one in the series of revisiting the guns. In today's video, we've got the Sig Sauer SP2022. This is the cybergun version, non-blowback. The top is fixed. It is loose, not loose, but there's just something obviously inside it that stops it moving and have the blowback. The hammer on the back does nothing, that's just there for looks. Most of the weight of this gun is in the magazine. That's heavy. The slide on this is all metal, the handle's plastic, quite sort of hollowy plastic, but yeah, it does feel a good weight. Now I've got the blank firing version of the SP2022, which will be in another video. Somebody's requested me shooting the rubber balls through the chronograph, so I'll do that in another video. But today it's the Sig Sauer SP2022 from Cybergun. I think I picked this up for €69. CO2 powered BB 4.5mm 177. What more can you say? Now this is the favoured gun of the gendarmes and the douane, which is like the customs officers in France. I don't know if they're still using these, but that's what they were using. So we'll get it loaded up. I'll shoot it through the chronograph. Now, as I say, this is non-blowback, so these are normally, they tend to be a bit more powerful than the blowback version. So we'll see what it is through the chronograph, and of course the wind starts up now. And then we'll see how accurate it is shooting the Oppo on the box. So here we go, we've got the Sig Sauer. Put it on safe, magazine out. Now this one, a little bit different to the Glock. You could pull that down and put them in there, but it comes with a speed loader. So you put that in there, pull that down like so. And this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because you've got to try and drop them in. When it gets too many, I don't tend to like it too much. Like that. Let's try again. Are we full? No, we get a couple more in there. So that's that loaded up. We'll get a CO2 in it. Same as usual. A dab of pellet gun oil. Load it in. Tighten it up. We're good to go. So we're going to shoot through the chronograph. These BBs are 0.35 of a gram, so I'll set that in the chronograph, and that will give us an accurate reading. So let's shoot through the chrono. 2.36, 2.59, 2.31, 2.5, 2.32, 2.5, 2.42, 2.49, 2.31, 114 meters a second, 2.37, 2.34, 2.39, 2.29, 2.33, 2.18, 2.26, 2.28, 2.16, empty. So that's shot through the chronograph, so we know how powerful they are. I'll get the target set up and we'll see what we can hit. So there we have the Sig Sauer SP2022 from Cybergun. So non-blowback, no features. The trigger pulls the mechanism, so it is quite a tight trigger on this one, whereas the Glock's not quite so bad. The triggers, I think it's plastic, looks it anyway, but there's no, the only thing that moves on it is the safety. But it's quite accurate. When I was doing some rapid fire on the torso, you could see it, they were sort of going a bit all over the place. But when I was getting to the brain shots, it was doing quite well. Now, I wasn't as far back with this gun as I was with the Remington. I think when I was shooting the Remington, I was 12 meters away. With this, I was about 8 meters. But it is a lot more, it is more accurate than the Glock because it doesn't move about in your hand. But at 8 meters, it was doing perfectly fine. So this is sort of like the budget CO2 air pistol. At under €70, it's fantastic. You know, it hasn't got the feel and the action of the Glock or a blowback pistol, but it's got more power. You know, averaging 2.4, 2.5 joules. I'm not sure what that is in foot-pounds. I'll put it across the screen. But it is accurate. I say not quite as accurate as the Remington, but the Remington's got a really long barrel on it. I mean, this one, the barrel's only it's about that long, whereas the Remington, it's got a bloody great long old barrel on it. But yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with it. We are recording. Yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with it. For a budget air pistol, it's accurate enough at 8 meters. These targets, they're not huge, they're only 10 inches tall, so at 8 meters, you know, it does pretty well. It looks the part, and there's again as I've said in previous videos, kids, don't go walking the streets with these, because you will likely get pulled up by the plod and shot yourself with a real gun. These are toys, but they're not toys, if you know what I mean. You've still got to be careful. But here, out in rural France, no problem at all. So that's it for this video. It's another in the revisiting series. We've got some other guns that we're going to revisit at some point, and then I've got some tuning up videos to do. I'm going to tune up my new air rifle, because that doesn't put out the power that it should, and it's a mass manufactured air gun. So I'm going to take it apart, see what we can clean up, lubricate, put some decent seals in it, and we'll take it from there with that. And yeah, so this is revisiting the Sig Sauer SP2022 from Cybergun. Cracking bit of kit. Catch you in the next video. Bye for now.